He earned it. We didn't give him anything. I mean, Jan has earned it. I mean, I've been planning on doing it for a while. It's kind of like, you decide to get engaged and you're just looking for the right moment to do it. And I've been, thinking about doing that with Jan for a while, but it's like, what is the right time? And I was thinking about doing it in the locker room after the Indiana game. Thought it'd be really cool to do that. And I was talking to the team on Thursday. Okay, I thought it was Wednesday. I was talking to the team on Thursday, and I was just kind of talking about Jan, and I was talking to the team about everybody in this room is sitting there, and every person in the room's role is critical and important to what we're trying to do, and on top of that, that their circumstances could change like that.
We were just in the team meeting room, and he kind of started talking about, guys owning their role on the team, no matter what it is, just own it. And just talking about how Jan used to be a scout team tight end.
Jan's story is pretty incredible. I mean, you think about this. He walks on to Penn State. He walks on. In his first year, the wrestling coach, this guy by the name of Cale Sanders, you guys probably know who he is, and Cale came over and said, hey, Coach, we lost our heavyweight wrestler, and, we'd love to see if maybe one of your guys could help us. We know Jan wrestled in high school. So as a true freshman, he goes over and wrestles. He's 220 pounds, and he wrestles 285. He helped them that year win a national championship. So does that. Then comes back and rejoins the team, and then ends up, if I'm remembering correctly, the next year, we have a bunch of injuries, plays in the Michigan game, tears his ACL.
After multiple injuries in that Michigan game in 2016, had to step up and play in that game. And just all the adversity he went through to be able to be the starting middle linebacker is just incredible. And he kind of was just spotlighting that and then kind of led that into his announcement.
Jan has always put the team first. Always. Always. So I'm telling this story in front of the team, and as you guys know, I get emotional, and I'm just like, I don't know why I'm waiting until Saturday. Jan, you're on full scholarship, and the whole place goes crazy. And typically Mike Hazel and Jevin want to have a camera in for this, but I didn't know I was going to do it, and I just think it was the right thing to do. I'm talking about Jan, and I'm like, what are we waiting for right now? I mean, there's no better time than the moment.
But it was cool. It was a great moment. Got to, like you said, get away from just all the negatives of the other things, and then spotlight him for the good things he's done.
And telling that story, I think we can all learn from Jan. I think we can all learn from Jan and people that are members of teams, people that are members of organizations. When you daily and time after time and moment after moment, you put the organization's objectives ahead of your own, and you put the people around you objectives and goals ahead of your own, that's a recipe for success in life. And Jan's that guy, so it was really cool. Then we tried to call, I know I'm talking too long about this, but, then right after the meeting, we tried to call his dad. His dad refused to answer the phone. They called his mom. His mom refused to answer the phone. So we didn't even get Jan because they had another child that had a sporting event. So we didn't get their parents until late that night. And then Jan's dad's like, yeah, I kept, getting this call from Maryland. And he goes, I don't answer calls. Some of you guys know I got a Maryland number. I've had it for a long time. So he wouldn't answer my call. And I'm like, I'm trying to call you with good news. But it was really cool. And I think Jan's another example. Charlie Schumann, B. Smith. We've had so many examples of guys like this, which is to me what makes college athletics and college football so special.